Hi everybody, my name is Lily Divine and thank you for coming back to my channel. If you do like the content that I am putting out, please give me a subscribe, a like, and comment down below so I know exactly what it is you want to see from me as a new content creator. In my last video, I had posted, which was a live feed of me doing my face, a pageant edition. I had some requests asking how I do my foundation exactly to break down each individual process. So that is what these series of videos is going to be. So let's say it will be a Drag 101 makeup tutorial. So the next step, now that I have my face all cleaned, my hair has been pulled back and it is out of the way, I can work from there. We have to block out our eyebrows. Lots of people do use their own natural eyebrows to do with their makeup, and that is absolutely fine. If you have bushier eyebrows, some do shave them off. Others prefer to block them out because once the makeup comes off, obviously we are back to who we are. So in my case, because I do not have a lot of hair for my eyebrows, I use the extra strength, or in this case, the extreme Elmer's glue. That is how I block out my eyebrows. So this is how I do it. As you can tell, I blocked out my eyebrows. What I have done is I've gone in with the Elmer's glue stick. I have gone against the grain and then back again and flattened it out as much as possible. Done a couple layers of that because I do not have very thick eyebrows. Now at that point, I have gone in once the glue was tacky and I was able to put a setting powder on top just to give that little bit of blockage for when we go in and do our beard blocking and everything else like that. All right, so as you can tell, I have gone in and I have blocked out my beard, color corrected it, I should say, with just a regular Pro Concealer. In this case, it is a red tinge along and dark circles under my eyes. And of course, in some spots, I do have some blemishes, but normally you would go over and do the same thing, same process with that. All right, so the next stage, now that I have my eyebrows blocked, my beard blocked, we're gonna go in with foundation and start carving the face to feminize it a lot more. In this case, I'm gonna show you how you can do that beige rainbow effect on your face to start changing everything and then blending it in. And then of course, if we have to, we can correct it from there. All right, so what I've done is I've gone in with a natural bronze and a warm peach just to lighten up around the face a little bit. Now, as you can tell, it looks a little interesting right now. We've gone in and we've added in the contour that I'd use to build my face. So what we do at this point, we just go in. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't matter which type of sponge you have. You got to blend it out. You can always correct from there and go forward. Okay, so as you can see, I've gone in and I've started blending it all out. Now, there are some things that I do not like about this at this point. So what I can do is, because I want to go in and highlight more, I can actually take, let's say, ivory, whatever color, the lightest color I have, in which case I have a white foundation and I have a ferrous tone foundation. Now, in this case, I'm just using a basic run-of-the-mill brush that I got off of Amazon a long time ago, and I'm going in with one of my highlight colors, which is a ferrous tone. Like I had mentioned, it is a very light foundation for those who are more fair skinned. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in and highlight the areas that I want to take out those lines, those bags, whatever the case may be. So when you're looking at it on the stage, it feminizes it, so it doesn't make you look as rough around the edges. At this point, after I've gone in and highlighted a lot of the stuff that I wanted to highlight, I could go in and set this. There are just a few things that I want to fix up on the sides as well. So going back in with that brush that I used for the highlight, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to change this right here. The other side of the coin is the contour. Now it looks like I'm wearing a strap. So we're going to go in and we're actually going to highlight up and narrow that jaw down just a little bit more. I will be going in with additional product, which is going to be the powder next. However, because there's just a few areas that I want to highlight a little bit more, I'm going to go in with my white, and this is just a basic clown white, just a white foundation that I'm going to take my ferrous tone brush and I'm going to highlight a little bit more so then it's more pronounced when you see the pictures at the end. So in my case, I don't lighten it any more than I have to. Which is the trouble spots for me. So that is where I'm going to lighten it even more than it was. So dirty sponge, I know you can go in with another sponge. It does not make a difference as to which one you're using. Just make sure that it doesn't have your contour or anything on it. So I'm just flipping this sponge over, and I'm gonna go in and start marrying that through. So as you can see, everything has lightened up once I start putting the powder on and start cutting everything from there. I build. So it's building in layers. Foundation, if it's a cream foundation, fantastic. Wet liquid foundation, whatever the case may be. I like mine to be a cream foundation because then it takes a little bit longer for it to dry out, and we can build and contour and change the face and go from there. The next step I like to take, now that everything I'm seeing I do like, so I'm going to go in with a basic translucent powder, which obviously looks like white powder. So like a clown white powder, but in this case it is translucent. I'm going to go in and I'm going to set my highlights of where is the brightest. Right, now that I've gone in with my white powder, my white translucent setting powder, what I'm going to do now is go in with a more light skin tone powder, which is like a peachy color, whatever the case may be. That's what I'm going to set everything else, including the contour. So it'll mattify it down, bring that harshness down a few notches, and then we can start building and going from there. So now that the face has set, we go through and we start sculpting everything. How long you let the face bake for is entirely up to you. Sometimes you don't have to do that, but at this point, after I have started baking for a little while with the highlight and the contour and everything, I like to go in and start defining all of those areas. There, so now I have gone in with a lighter powder just to kind of give it that more fleshy tone. Although the other one was light, what I have gone in with is a mixture of the light skin tone and a banana powder to just kind of define it a little bit more. Now at this point, I like to go in and start sculpting out my eyes as to where I want that highlight, the new socket to be. And you can find that in the second video of this. Hi everyone, my name is Lily Divine. Thank you for coming back to my channel. If you do enjoy the content that I am putting out there, please like, comment, and subscribe so you can hit that bell button and stay up to date with all the new content that I am putting out.